What's happening, people? So now we're gonna go over some more of my cards from my collection. These cards have been with me for, well, not in these sleeves. I've actually re-sleeved everything, but a bunch of penny sleeves that I want to get rid of and stuff like that, so they're better protected and stuff like that. These have been with me for over 20 years, so let's get it rocking. So we've got the Dark Kadabra. Get my box set up so I can just put them back in there. Dark Kadabra. Sabrina's Abra. First edition Drowsy. Majority of these are first edition. First edition Ghastly, Fossil. First edition Slowbro. And that's Sabrina's as well. And first edition Fossil Slowpoke. And I have two of these first edition Slowpokes. I also have two of these Voltorbs, first edition. This is just a Japanese random Pikachu that's in these cards. And we have first edition Magnemite. We'll go over some more Japanese cards. I got a majority of my Japanese cards in a box here. Okay, we got first edition Misty Starmie. Good looking card. One of my favorites, my first edition Dark Vaporeon. You can see those are old school. Check dated. Kingler, first edition. Twin Krabbies. Krabby Patties, first edition. First edition Shelder. The Sea King. This evolution has always gotten me kind of weirded out, you know what I'm saying? You go from Goldeen a female evolves into a male. Okay, I guess that works in today's world, right? Seadra. One kind of Psyduck, first edition. Another Psyduck. This one's Misty's first edition. Sabrina's Psyduck, first edition. Tentacruel. Misty's Seal. Graveler, first edition. We got Brock's Geodude. And we've got This fossil Geodude. Another one of my favorites right here. Dark Machoke. Yeah. And we've got this Machop, first edition. And this one's not in great condition. I have others as well, but this one's the Shadowless Machop. Not in very good condition, that one, but I'm keeping it anyways. And another one, a Shadowless Sandshrew. And a Japanese Sandshrew. And here's another one of my all-time favorites. This is one of my all-time favorite cards. The Dark Primate. I just love that artwork on that card. It just looks so... almost kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. Like Goku standing there all beat up, but he's still ready to go. Still ready to fight. It's just... yeah. It's a wonderful card. Alright. And our Mankey. Blaine's Rhyhorn. Erica's Gloom. Oddish. Golbat. Ekans. You know, it was like a year and a half into collecting Pokemon cards when I first started back in, you know, the 90s. Didn't even realize that I was Snake backwards. Duh. Same with Arbok and Cobra. Venonat. I do not have an Arbok here. Grimer. Well, I don't have an Arbok here yet. I think I have one in my book at home. I'm still going through and sleeving all my old cards. So, coughing. One of my personal favorites is the Shadowless Bulbasaur with the length error instead of length and weight. So that's one of my personal favorites as well. It's the first card I looked for when I got my book out. Okay, 2 of these Shadowless Ponytas. The Shadowless HP 50 Vulpix. Not the one with a, what is it, a blue mark on its butt? Yeah. Another one of my favorites. Love this artwork. Dark Rapidash. And this is my favorite version of Charmeleon. And I only have this in a Japanese so far, but I saw one at the shop. I might pick it up. But this is wonderful. I just love how fierce he looks in this card. Compared to like this one, he just looks goofy in this one. Like Blaine's Charmeleon. Goofy. I have this card in a Japanese as well. And I have it in a first edition English. I have this Blaine's Charmander And I have this Blaine's Charmander in a first edition. And I have these Shadowless Charmanders. I also have more of these as well, but they're in the book. Okay, so first edition Dark Raticate. Shadowless Rattata, but it's got a bend in the corner. I've got more of these as well. Not shadowless though. And I've got this Rattata, first edition. And I have this Rattata, first edition, Lieutenant Surges. And I have this Lieutenant Surge Rattata first. Oh no, this one's not a first. Never mind. I was looking at this other card down here when I saw the first edition symbol. This one, Koga's Pidgey, first edition. Dodrio, first edition Jungle. A Persian, Dark Persian, first edition. I'm not even sure of the values of all of these yet. I have to look it all up. I mean, a lot of these cards are in really good condition. I'm surprised when I took them out of the binder. Like, they're in really good shape. I thought they would have been worse. Because I just don't remember how often I was pulling them out of the book. So, Meowth. And we've got Eevee, first edition. We've got Dratini. Dang glare off of there. There we go. We'll get a little closer. Love these classic cards. These are my childhood right here. And before I open up the box with mostly Japanese cards, here's this one. My Dark Dragonair. Another keeper. Keeper! Okay, let's break into this box a little bit. Go over what's mostly Japanese cards. And definitely no, oh no. It's not all Japanese. Definitely not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, let's just go through them, huh? Sabrina's Venonat. Got this one. And these are just some common. Just leaving up all the oldies. Eradicate. Surges Spearow. Another Surges Spearow. A Spearow. Another Raticate. Japanese. And here's my Arbok. Japanese. Hero. Nidorino. Japanese Firo. This Bulbasaur. And a first edition Trainer Energy Flow. First edition Goop Gas Attack. I started compiling this when I found all my first edition trainer cards. So we're gonna hit a couple of those. First edition Sleep trainer card. Japanese trainer card. Japanese Totodile. What's this one? Stantler. When these Pokemon started coming out, Sentret is when I started losing interest in Pokemon when I was like 15 or whatever. Two different Totodile arts. Two different Croconaw arts. Metapod. That's just common stuff. Bulbasaur, regular Bulbasaur. No errors. Ivysaurs. Regular old Pidgey. Probably still a billion of those floating around. And my last two for this video. Squirtle and Weedle. So, that's some of my older base set cards and kind of some new gens. All a lot of first editions. I don't know if I should have some of these cards graded. I'm just getting back into this whole thing. So I just don't know yet what I'm gonna do. But that's a glimpse at my childhood. I could just stare at Pokemon cards for like hours. Just so amused by all the artwork and stuff like that. So entertained by still images of make-believe creatures. I don't know what it is. Just like looking at them. So if you like the video, like it, subscribe. I'm trying to get to a point where I can kind of live stream stuff like that and monetize my channel. So, you know, and then in the future, definitely be doing card giveaways and stuff like that if more people subscribe. For now, I'll be doing code giveaways, but if I get more subscribers, kind of get a bigger pool of people to randomly draw from to give cards away, I will give, and not just like any cards. Definitely won't be giving away any of my base set cards, but any of the newer rare cards, holographic cards, obviously, I'll be giving those away. But only if I can get people to subscribe so I can get my channel monetized. And then I'll start upgrading equipment, maybe find a place within my house or make a spot where I can record higher quality content. So, but right now we're just balling on a budget with these Pokemon cards. So hey, I gotta get to work. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Also, I don't know yet if my last video all the codes have been claimed yet, but you might want to check that out. Peace.